Alright, time for message in a haunted mansion. I'm trying a slightly different technical setup here. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Alright, we're not gonna do too long of one because it's late, but I wanted to start.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery.
We're calling them cyber mysteries?
Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Okay. Sorry, something went by. We're still gonna do Junior Detective.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in.
I did not stay in a
Chinese
furnishings
and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out.
I'm sure you will, Nance. Alright. Yes. See, I like stay tuned for danger, but I mean, does anything get your blood going more than a cool mansion? Okay. Luggage. Is this the first appearance of her luggage? Or wait. See, I only played the first one.
It's locked.
Once.
It's locked.
Did it sound like that in the other one? I don't remember. Okay. What is that? Jeans. Accidents, why so many? Oh man, our notes are in her diary. Oh, how funny. We'll have to come back and revisit that because I don't even remember if they have a journal in the next one. All right. Got some collared shirts. We got some plaid in here. Okay. Whew, that is a lot of pattern. A lot of pattern. All right.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Wonders? I'm looking for my handy dandy notebook. Here it is. How could I forget? Is there anything less forgivable? It is technically the 28th because we are past midnight. Do I feel like writing this down now? Yes, I'm gonna write this down now. Child. Beginning. Daughters. 4-eye. 4-eye. Fire. Moon. King. River gold. Cool. Alright. Alright.
It's stuck.
Oh. So the funny thing is why would Nancy feel compelled to believe that she should remove the bedpost? Oh, alarm clock. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now it's getting real these days. A dragon. Oh look, Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Oh, they get you there though. Is that daughters or is that gold? people who can actually read them would know, but I can't, so I'm gonna try to, let's try to recreate this. I know there's probably proper, that looks terrible. Not even gonna show you guys. Just trust me, that looks absolutely hideous. There's probably a proper stroke order. I'm gonna put daughters or gold. Alright, can we look at the, nope. Fire, oh, it's fake, isn't it? It's just completely unreal. Okay, let's get at it. Creepy corner. We always love a good creepy corner. Oh, back way downstairs. Okay, we're fine. Nobody's falling on us. Nobody's killing us. Yet. Hey, Rose.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am. Okay. What do you know about it? I can't wait. Last night you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened? Why am I here? Am I here to help, or am I here to investigate the accidents? Both of which would be helpful. That's not my point.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Once? But at what point?
A saloon? Oh, this place really
Like
does have a
history. It looks
history.
like a house.
Who was the original
Then why would it
owner?
have a saloon in the house?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
You're welcome. First of all, from my experience and what I've heard about any renovation project, whatever, especially if it's a house and it's an old house, it always seems like just string of bad luck after string of bad luck. Everything goes wrong. Unless you have like a lot of money that you can pay for super professionals, but I think even the super professionals always run into problems. Renovating an old house is really hard. Nothing is standard sized anymore. Well, I mean, now it's standard sized. It wasn't back then. So it's really hard getting proper fits, proper replacements. So trying to restore a Victorian home to its Victorian glory is probably super hard and super expensive. I think this looks absolutely stunning. So don't get too down on yourself there, Rose. Do a puzzle. Oh yeah. You should have puzzles like this in an escape room. I've never encountered one as such. Where you fit it in. The last one we did was for my bachelorette party. It wasn't really like my bachelorette party, so it was just me and my bridesmaids, which is just family. but we did one where it was the dressing room of an actress from the 20s who died mysteriously in an accident. And what we noticed from the one that we had done in the same location previously is that they definitely tried to incorporate more ways that you would activate something to happen. So, you know, with escape rooms, you're watched on camera the whole entire time. So you would do something which technically it wouldn't physically trigger anything within the room, but they're watching to make sure that you got the right pattern of where you placed something, and then they would manually activate it so that it would happen that way, which I thought was clever, because as the person when we were leaving said, with the first one they did, which we had done, it was the alchemist room, alchemist lab. It was just the only thing that you really did was open locks. You got clues on how to open locks, but that was the only thing you did. So it was good. We won. I am 3 for 3 on escape rooms, all thanks to Nancy Drew. And I truly believe that. There is a certain degree of scariness, though. But, excuse me. Look, okay, you know what? You know, gosh darned what?
I did it!
It's okay. I'm over it. Alright, let's look around. Can go over there. Can go there. Let's look at the schedule. Ooh, a drawer. Let's open the drawer is what we're gonna do. A picture of somebody. Somebody's school photo. Rose Green, California Lanes. Dear Miss Green, I've amended your fire insurance policy per your instructions. The property located at etc. is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage, which in San Francisco you probably should have earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. Oh, see, that is interesting, isn't it? That is suspicious, because I thought that she and Abby knew it together. Oh, look at that. Asian Pacific fire insurance. Who wants to bet that that symbol means my glasses fell down? Means fire. I'm on fire. Fire. Is that the symbol? Is that what they use in Avatar? I should know, but I don't. Okay, Helen O'Leary. Some pencils, some era-appropriate sunglasses. Alright, schedule. Lewis, noon to 5. Charlie, 8 to 5. Long day. Abby is out from 3 to 6. I assume PM. Do you think she does from 3 to 6? What could she possibly have to do every day, so specifically at 3 to 6? Alright. Yeah, this is a nice basement. I find it a little hard to believe that a Victorian home would have such a nice basement.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
I must be. You must be. Nice to meet you. Hi, Charlie. You must have a lot of experience to work on such a big house. That's passive aggressive. Let's do it.
Hi, Charlie. You must have a lot of experience to work on such a big house.
No, but I learned quickly. Even
You're
Lewis
cheap.
said so. Have you met him yet? He's helping Rose with the house. Yeah, he showed me how to do some of the remodeling work.
I don't mean that he's like a cheap human being. I mean that he's probably an expensive laborer because he's not a super professional. And you need more money for the super professionals, as I said earlier.
No, I haven't met him yet. Does he work for Rose?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does
You
consulting
think?
work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Well, I guess if you want to do it right, you do need such a person. To me, like, I would try to maybe do my own research, but it's probably more difficult, you know. Internet was not what it is now. And spend more money on hiring someone who knows what they're doing
Do you
entirely.
have any idea
No
why
offense to
there's been
Charlie.
so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I know how to do this work. Listen,
I'm
Nancy,
sorry.
I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do.
I literally just left her and came down to you, so...
I should wait until he leaves.
Until he leaves. Yeah. Alright, we're done. We'll come back to that later. It's stuck!
It's stuck!
I knew it. 10 points to me. California theater, scandal, horror, and outrage. That sounds fun. Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. Scandalous. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate. Nope. Okay. Themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Okay. Ooh, dentist. Green pianos. Shit music. Casts. New fall goods. Okay. Scandal, horror, and outrage. You know, actors were really considered, you know, saucy for a while. At least I think they were. I wonder when that stopped being the case. I started making a lot of money, and then people were like, oh, well, maybe they're not so bad. B&B boom. The Bay Area has experienced an increase in the number of registered bed and breakfasts. You have to register as a bed and breakfast? B&B bandwagon. Dark Shadows Inn offers her a mystery dinner show. Interesting concept. Interesting indeed. Alright. Okay, I know Rose is looking for me, even though I just seen her. Okay. No. This is, oh, wallpapering. Oh, having to wallpaper all the way up there. What a pain. What a pain. Again, looking good. Oh, they still have to do that. But you know, they're getting there. They're really getting there. Clock. Is that the same clock face from Stay Tuned for Danger? Maybe. Oh, this man's one eye looks higher than the other. He has character. Alright. Ooh, that cobweb needs to go, unless it's part of the decor, but I don't think that is. Alright. Subterranean San Francisco. Explore the hidden world that lies beneath the city. exploring the labyrinth below. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco, and yet a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. You think? A good light source, building plans, and hard hat are a must. In these musty areas. Alright, San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Many of the what? I guess that's just not important enough. Nancy says, meh. Urban spelunking. Alright. List of subscribers. Ooh, 1894. Walls and Bismarck. American. Telephone. September 12, 1906. Dear Sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auction property located at this place has been accepted. Who is it to? That's from Aldebert. Okay. The simple estate interests have now been transferred to the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection Relief Society. Them again. Oops. Ooh, cabinets.
It's good to know it's here.
It is good to know it's here. Have your fire extinguishers on hand. Especially in a public space. Should I call everyone right now? I'll save and I'll call. Thank you. Alright, let's call home. 3555373. Oops.
Drew Residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. Fine, but I didn't realize she was so young. Why is that a problem?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
I was upset about them. I didn't realize she was so young.
I didn't realize Rose was so young. How did you meet her?
Doesn't she look great? You'd never think she was a day over 50. I met Rose at the River Heights Community Theater after she retired from the school district, don't you remember? Abby was working with us too. Have you met Abby yet?
Hannah was involved with the community theater. Interesting. She retired from the school district. Rose does seem like she could work for a school district. I don't know if that means teacher or what. She seems like she would be a nice teacher. I wonder what she would teach. Alright, no I haven't. Tell me about her. Yeah.
No, I haven't. Tell me about her.
She's a friend of Rose who helped her buy the house. She's very interesting. Eccentric, I suppose is the word.
Alright, Rose mentioned some accidents she's had.
Rose mentioned some accidents she's had. What do you know about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Yeah. Alright.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
Hannah doesn't seem like she's suspicious that there's anything nefarious going on because it's an old house, and old houses always seem like bad luck.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
Reason for concern? I didn't know there was necessarily. I just thought they needed somebody to help put up wallpaper. Does Nancy know how to do that? Because that's a skill. That is a skill.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Different voice.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like you've got another case on your hands. Have you asked everybody about these accidents?
Not yet, but I will.
She might be the
what
same.
are you two up to?
Well, speaking of renovations, George is redecorating her room and staying with me till it's done.
But we haven't had any accidents.
Except when you spilled the soda all over the carpet.
Okay,
What
but it
happened?
wasn't very unusual.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
When I first heard Bess's voice, she sounded a bit like, we've been watching Twin Peaks. She sounded a bit like Shelley to me. It's not her. It's just what her voice reminded me of. Okay, I met the resident handyman. Yeah.
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much
Nancy's very
experience.
preoccupied
Maybe he
with how
doesn't
young
charge
these
very
people
much,
are.
So he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
I
Or
said he
maybe
was
he's just
cheap.
cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Yes, that's why Rose hired him best, because he's cute. I think George is probably a little closer to the mark. If she spent her life savings on this house, then yeah, she's gonna try to get somebody who's not as expensive. I don't need a clue.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye.
They really toned down the amount of like interaction because not interaction, but like in Stay Tuned for Danger, when you first call them, I mean, I had so many incidents where it's just this barrage of conversation that does not add very much. Who's Emily? Besides my sister. My sister's name is Emily. And I have a cousin named Abby, with whom I used to play these Nancy Drew games.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages.
My sister
How's
doesn't
Hannah
sound
in
like
River
this.
Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Why
Actually,
do you think
I
I'm
am.
not?
I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
Let's see.
The address is 4653 California Lane. Is that anywhere near there?
No, I think you're in the Heights. The Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor
Doubt
gave
it.
me an
I mean,
assignment
I
right here
agree.
in town.
I doubt it's easy.
It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Dragons. I wonder if that'll come in handy later. I hope you... Oh, let's make a funny.
I hope you won't be riding them.
It's
What
funny.
were you
Nancy.
doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx. But what are you up to, Nancy?
Why are you sounding
you
so
go?
bored?
Is there anything I can help you out with?
Oh.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
We don't call it the
doesn't
alphabet?
surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the
I'm just
house,
gonna go right for that.
plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Around here.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Talk to you later.
That sounded really snobby. Around here. Back in River Heights, we find them all the time. Oh, a drawer. Pierre. Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this venture with me. We're still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of fun, but also a lot of hard work. We're beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. You're being careful, that's not the issue. There have been several accidents lately that have interfered with our work. When you visit, you can stay in the Chinese room. We've just bought some new furniture for the room. We're not old furniture, different furniture, it's fine. We're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move everything in. Oh, I guess it dried because it's all in. At least it looks like it's all in. With all of the distractions and the schedule, by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we will have completed the renovations altogether. Well, she didn't send it yet, so that may end up being true. I'll try to get it into the mail before something falls down while I'm writing this letter. Oh, okay, this is from Hugh. Life has been pretty dull. How's your cat? Rose has a cat? Where's the cat? I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. A friend of mine sent me a poem she wrote in Chinese the other day. Now I want to go there because of a poem that was written with the Chinese alphabet. Okay. Those things gotta have some good silhouettes. Alright, that took a while. Let's just keep moving forward, guys. Missing tiles. It's an offensive thing. Oh. Empty desk. Books are heavy, I discovered. I'm sure most people know this, but really moving books from one house to another, oh, not fun. Those are big boxes for books. I personally would have chosen boxes that are like half that size, unless you have professional movers or Charlie. What is there for? Firebird by Edmund Dulac. I don't know that painting. I'm guessing it's real. Also known as the Firebird, this mythical giant bird occurs in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from its ashes. Build a home, burn it down, cast yourself into the flame. Come back better than ever. Oh. The missing tile. Now I know everything. I don't know. More? No, that kind of looks like Leonardo's horse. Mahjong. Oh,
When the four-sided box loses its border.
Thanks. That's the only one she says it for? We've seen a couple of characters so far. She didn't say anything beforehand. Why only this one? Maybe because the word for is so commonplace, how could we possibly know? I don't know. But thanks, Nancy. I appreciate your help. Legends of San Francisco's Lizzie Applegate. Well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, never heard of it, whose cast included Norma Denfin, Lenore Scost, and Pam Doree. Okay. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and The Rainbow's Gold. Sounds interesting, mesmerizing, fascinating. Alright, I'm gonna put this back right.
It won't fit.
No?
It won't fit.
Oh, it goes right there. Perfectly. Excellent. Alright, can I snoop around this desk? You betcha I can. The knight. I do know how a knight can move. Oh, man. Information. Darn it. Don't you just hate it when you don't have people's passwords? I can't. Nancy. You're already going to go through someone's laptop. Why not just commit to going through the whole entire desk? Alright, I think that's about... What do we got here? 3:15. So... Oh, phone's ringing. Guess I'll get it. There was a creepy sound, guys. Okay. Since, let's see, Rose wants to talk to us. It is 3:15, so Abby will not be in at the moment. Did I miss rooms? Okay. Creek. We're not gonna do that. The first time I played, I do think I did just be like, oh, it's fine, and then it came crashing to the ground, and that was not fun. Okay, always got some pictures. We were already there. Ooh, handy, and yet inaccessible.
It's stuck.
Oh, lots of things are stuck in this game. That's my room. I have a need. See, they mentioned the accidents, but they did not mention that there were creepy things happening. The fact that it's only like 3:30 in the afternoon is its only saving grace. Okay, everything is absolutely fine. Oh. Gosh, I've never been here so early in the game.
Something's missing here.
How can you tell? I feel scared. I'm gonna leave. She's gonna come back and I'm gonna be sad and she's gonna hate me and I'm gonna get kicked out.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished. Why would I lie?
Wonderful. But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling.
Okay.
You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
What did you do with it? Did you restore it and are you using it right now?
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was
Why'd you
really
say it like
odd.
that?
I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
He's spooky.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
He's had trouble with viruses lately.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Really, Lewis? That's my nephew's name. Gosh. My whole entire family is represented. Not my whole entire family, but it is funny. His name's spelled differently, though. Okay. Charlie's working downstairs, so I'm gonna assume that scraper type things would be, that's a hammer. Don't need that. I guess I gotta ask him. Maybe I'll just ask him.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Well, I have something that I was asked to do too. Charles. Alright. Maybe they're already up there. Because there was the pile of stuff where I think the ladder is. This ladder. Okay. Maybe.
I need a paint scraper.
I understand. We are not going to be getting much help from... Ooh, maybe it's with the scaffolding. Hey, this looks... Hey. Oh, we got it. Again, I've played this game, but I don't remember everything. It's been a while since I've played this particular one, especially. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going upstairs. Okay. Let's creak our way up the stairs. Let's go. Here we go.
It's locked.
I know it's locked. We need a really awesome key. If I were a really awesome key, where would I be? 4:30. Should we tell Rose what we found? I remember you. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to say though. Okay, maybe I remember something. Oops. Sorry. I don't remember why I remember. Diego, I've waited so long for your return, but have kept our treasure true. Treasure true. Here is the tool. You'll need to find it. Our treasure. Oh, she means literal treasure. May your rainbow never run out of luck. Sort of looks like it says rain beard. The stars and moon will shine on you as you begin your quest. Travel to the corners first. Visit all from east to west. Then journey back into the center, where you will surely see the sun shone over all the land in perfect harmony. Wait, you're not... I can't take that. Alright, I feel like this is good. Center. Wait, travel to the corners first. Corners. Center. Can't believe we're just gonna leave this old document here. Alright. Guess we can... I really was not trying to solve it. Oh, man. Alright. It's spooky in here. Actually, I'm gonna quick pause. Going to get a refreshment of some kind. And then we'll be back and we'll play for a little bit more. And then I'm probably gonna sign off because, again, it's very late. So, be back soon. And we're back. I exited out of the game so that I could go downstairs and... Anyway. Irrelevant, but as the opening image came upon the screen again, I realized that the porch on this place, I can't tell if it's a full wraparound porch, but there's a lot of porch potential. So it's a great house. Also, the exterior does not reflect how nice the interior looks. I know I keep going on about like they are so much further along, and I think that they really only have a few weeks left.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Well, I'm not gonna ask you anything else.
Have you found any rainbow designs in the house?
Rainbows? No. Not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
My husband's house, the one that I am currently in, is actually from the 1860s. It's a farmhouse. At least like the original part was. Which I think the second floor was part of the original part. So when he got it, it had been refurbished in like the 70s or something. So it was very 70s. That's one of my testimonies to old houses always seeming like bad luck. It's just hard when there's nothing to
The rope is
standardize.
cut.
Aww. Well, I know it's cut. You know, Rose didn't really... Like, I understand that the rope is cut, but how do we know how a dumbwaiter works? I don't know. I don't know how Nancy would know. Charlie, you're gone. You're gone forever. And no, you're not gone forever. What can I steal? What can I take? Pliers? Screwdriver? It is very fortunate that Nancy always knows what we need, because it's a handy little storage compartment. Though losing that leg space, less handy. Nancy always knows what we need. which is really good. Ooh, what do I say? Oh, a key. See, if it doesn't have a cool key, like, is it really worth it? It's just, you know, it's funny to me. They got wise per interactive when they hit this game and they realized, oh, antiquity has appeal. So, you know, go for old, always, always. I'm good in escape rooms, but I do get shrill. I've had more than one, you know, moments when something happens. Okay, I have a key. I don't know how to fix the dumbwaiter. Maybe get a smart one instead. I actually, because like dumbbells, dumbwaiter, I don't know what the word dumb means in that sense.
It's locked.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's locked.
Yeah, didn't think so, but a girl's gotta try. Hotel. Hey, there's a hotel. The mysterious storybook. Okay. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp night air was stifling. Okay. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. 12. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metal resounded from the bottom of the pit. Carolyn, he dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull metallic chest. Soon the lid was uncovered. She pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest's contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. Captain Stubing's treasure, the young heroine cried. See, this has to be... I don't think this is actual text from a Nancy Drew book, but you know what? And soon it will be mine, a gruff voice interrupted from above. Looking for this, Mr. Niles. Mr. Niles? I don't know what I'm looking. Moving on. A candle. Oh, candle. Okay. Trumpet. Ooh. Crowbar. That's right. A very old sewing machine. I saw Bernadette Banner use something like this recently because she just got one of these small ones. In the... Gosh, okay. Manu in a strange corridor of Bangkok, known as the Enchanted Dragon. Show me that lovely intellect. In my broken Mandarin, I asked about the old man of employment. Ooh, a head. A good head, I imagine. An old iron. This will come in handy. The Golden Gate Gazette. Valuable hints. Miss Eye battery. Eyes. Okay. That's not scary. Ooh, another tile. Good for me. And the fireplace.
It's locked.
I don't have a key for this. unfortunately, and not sure where to get one. Maybe it's downstairs. Alright. Oh, they just make you get the crowbar. You know, I would not enjoy doing that, getting down from there. I wouldn't enjoy going up. I wouldn't enjoy that whole experience. Hey, it's after 6.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural? Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
I think you're just saying things to make me feel sad.
It's stuck.
Just a random speaker in the air vents. Man, do we use this heating? That is not smart. There's nothing to say that we don't use that heating. Except, what month are we in? Stop creaking. You're scaring me. Oh, no, because this is the obvious thing to do. Excellent fix. That'll hold. See, it was a good thing that they brought Nancy out here so that she can offer her home restoration expertise. I'm just being a little sassy. Where is the upstairs? There it is. A tile. Alright, well. Ooh. Dragon Eye pottery. If you're somebody who can actually read these characters, this part's probably just like, pfft. Some of us need to write it down. Well, since, do I have enough tiles? No, I don't think I have enough tiles. Oh, I do. Okay. That's the tree, that's the tree. That's what we all want. Don't we all want a secret library door? Alright. I think someone online figured out what this painting and some of the other paintings that they've seen around are. Loose brick. Ooh. I never quite understood this mechanism. But I guess, are we moving the... I don't know. But who put this in here and why? Anyway. Fortunately, we found that little cute piece of information. This is definitely a newer mechanism, though. They weren't doing this at the turn of the century. Not to my knowledge. Okay, I think I was already here. History of the piano. That's just to tell us that, unfortunately, I can identify piano keys. Watch me get all of them wrong. Alright. What did Abby say? Something about tonight? I pay attention. It's 8 p.m. That's tonight-ish. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Does anyone else find the layout of this house odd? Now, I haven't been in many Victorian mansions, and I know this one is supposed to be a hotel. I don't know if it was supposed to have been built for that purpose. Because I guess if it was, even so, this is a huge foyer? Front room? It's just really, really big. Especially in like the city, San Francisco. I know they have to make it bigger because you gotta be able to walk around and stuff, but still. I'm just saying. No wonder it cost her life savings. How
did you meet Abby? She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Drama coach? Did she get paid for that?
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
Abby's not that old. They haven't known each other for that long.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Go in on a business venture like this together? Oh, I didn't even look here. Evidently, there was no need. Alright. Is it time for seance? Is it seance o'clock? Doesn't appear to be. If I were a seance, when would I start? Oui, la phoenix. Le phoenix? I don't know. Somebody tell me how to say phoenix in French.
It's missing an eye.
Yeah. And then tell me how to say don't teach me how to say that. Teach me how to say the phoenix is an important symbol in this game. I could use that easily in conversation. Were I ever in a situation when I had to say that in French. All right. I'm literally going. House haunted? Chinese antique decorations, runs a hotel. Golden Gardenia, E. Valdez, secret attic. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a secret attic. It's just attics sometimes just have trapdoors. Accidents. Why so many? Why is C so uptight about them? Because he's getting blamed. $1 million insurance. Believes in ghosts. Valdez? Too young and experienced for work. Valid. Art. Well, Dragons. Ooh. Maybe I can. Another key. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Guys? We're gonna go barreling around this haunted mansion, and we're gonna go try this. We're gonna go try this out one more night. It's her. It's a nice frame. Just saying. The Bandit's Treasure. Tuesday evening. Performed at the sumptuous Golden Gardenia Hotel. Is that here? Derek and Francesca. Derek is played by a man named Pierre Horowitz. Ooh. Dear Sir, this letter shall serve as an introduction for my faithful employee, Wing Tang, I think that's an I, who had been in my service as head chef for over 10 years. It is with much regret that I must discharge him. Why? And were it not for the retirement of my establishment, I would still retain his services. Sincerely, E. Valdez, proprietor, the Golden Gardenia. Oh. Oh, yes, see? I told you there were proper ways to do these things, and I'm gonna follow this one. Okay, so we got the little one. And then I remember like sketching these out before and just always being so disappointed how they look when you do them with a normal pen. People who probably really know what they're doing can still probably make it look nice. I'm beginning to understand. Okay, yeah, that. I'll be in Yerba Buena Town. Does that mean I have to read this? See, that I can't do, but they didn't tell us that. They told us what the piano keys were. They didn't tell us what these were, and I can't read music. Grr. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that that's not important right now. Because that's a good way to solve problems. When is this seance? It's 9 o'clock, kids. Gets me every time. My heart goes, woo, every time it creaks. Anyway, before, when I was talking about the layout of the house, is it odd? So first you have this enormous foyer, and then you come in the beautiful stained glass window into this kind of big central hallway. And then immediately to your left is the cellar. Basement. saloon. I don't know. Is there a way to make the sound happen? I'll go talk to Rose again. I don't think she's gonna say anything to me.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Okay, that time didn't get me. In one of the games, which is it, Phantom of Venice, where you're at the part you're looking through the filing cabinet and you open up one of the drawers and there's those goofy glasses that have that's just her eyeballs, and when you take them out they go boing. Always startled me, and like I know it was coming. I would see it. I'd be with Emily and Abby, my sister and my cousin, like I'm ready for it this time, and then it would happen. Sound of if that's how she snores. I think there is a disturbance in the force. I'll wake her up.
I don't want to disturb her.
That's some snoring, Abby. Alright, you know what I think it is? I think maybe I missed a time slot or something. So damn. What should I set it for? When I checked the time when I logged in earlier, when I first started, it was 8:45, so I think 8 a.m. is good. I'm afraid something creepy is gonna happen. Okay, everything's fine.
Morning, Nancy.
I remember that. She says, "Morning, Nancy," to herself. That's a choice. Alright, you know what? Since I'm kind of stuck and I don't want to continue too much longer in this stuckiness, I'm going to save and quit. And we will be back and try to get that seance going. Or open something else. Whichever it may be. I will see you next time.